Hello, everyone. It is time for a sequel, which absolutely nobody has asked for, but I'm going to make it anyway. I was thinking about the glove video that I made earlier, and I was wondering, is there a way where if I were to do this again, I could get more layers of gloves? And then I realized that I could use a different type of glove. So I end up having this. This is back from when I was in college and I took a painting course, and it was easier to put on gloves because oil paint gets absolutely everywhere. The box says there's 120 disposable gloves in it. I know there's significantly less, but the box still feels like it's about half full. So I would wager I've got about 30 tries in here. The gloves are kind of old because that class happened about 4 years ago, I want to say. So, I hope they, don't break on me. But we're going to see. I've already cast 10 stitches onto the needle. Same yarn, same needles last time, so the gloves are the only different variable. And we're going to get started. Boom, and boom. Alright. I imagine, the first layer, absolutely I'll get a row in. Second layer, probably so too, because the last time, these are thinner gloves than before. Whether they'll stretch over each other easier is the big question. Once again, we're going to stick with just the knit stitch. So that way I'm doing the same stitch for each row. Alright, first row done. Looks completely normal. It's time for the second set of gloves. This is going to be the tricky thing, whether they'll actually play nicely. Oh, that went so much smoother than the cloth gloves, oh my gosh. So second layer gloves. Let's make sure we don't get the yarn tail there. I'm noticing the needles going on the gloves a little bit more. But the needles are blunt and I don't think they're going to poke a hole. There you go. We got our second row. It's time for layer number 3. This feels kind of like the same thickness as a regular set of fabric gloves now. Like, those thin gloves that people wear as little kids that just stretch over when they still want some dexterity. Go. Layer number 3. Time for the fourth layer. struggle I had to do last time to put these gloves on, I'm surprised at how easy it still is. There you go. My hands are getting really sweaty though. That's to be expected, you know. All right, it's layer number 4. Still like no problem, although this part looks kind of weird to me. I'm not sure why that is. All right, time for layer number 5. Oh, there we go. In, you stupid glove. There you go. Now it's starting to become a little bit more of a struggle to get it on. But I still have like the most of the dexterity of my fingers. I forgot that these gloves have a smell to them. It's a pleasant smell. It's kind of like polymer clay. It's not as pleasant as crayons. Still pretty nice. All right, it's row number 5. Here you go. All right, time for layer number 6. Now it's actually starting to get a little bit harder to knit. There's like a tightness in the muscle right under my thumb. Oh, there's also a little bit of looseness there. That wasn't there before. Ooh. There you go. Row number 6. Maybe I had less gloves than I thought. Who knows? So that's... Ooh. That one did not go down as much as I thought it was going to. There you go. Force it to go down. Glove layer number 7. If it wasn't obvious already, I'm right-handed. This is why I'm having more struggle with my left hand. There was a time when I really wanted to be left-handed, and I actually attempted to learn how to write with my left hand. And if I focus, I can make it look really nice. But I am definitely right-handed. go. It's row number 7. Dry. Layer gloves number 8. It's starting to feel really tight. Like really tight. This is the first time I'm seriously concerned for my circulation. In this experiment. I've been concerned about my circulation at other times in my life, not related to this experiment. There we go. That's row number 8. I think I'm on number 8. I'm starting to lose track because I'm not really writing it down. That's also why I'm like saying it aloud. So I remind myself. Is this 2 gloves? Oh, ow, my hand. Ah. Okay. It's time for layer number 9. Ooh. Okay, so right now you can see I have a little bit less give with the gloves. Ooh. I'm probably at about the thickness now that I was with when I was wearing like the 2 sets of fabric gloves, or 3. 3, I want to say. But I still got most of my finger. No, when the needle kind of pulls against my glove like that. Sounds like a rubber band, doesn't it? It's row number 9. We're going to see how row number 10 goes. Ooh, ow. My right hand's not liking this. Okay, that's kind of loose. Yeah, now it's actually not. Ooh. Now the gloves didn't quite go down. Now they're starting to do the stretchy thing. I can maneuver it a little bit. Oh, that's the first time I've had a struggle to do a stitch since I started this particular experiment. right. And there's row number 10. And at this point, I'm going to have to call the experiment, not because I can't knit anymore. Like, physically, obviously, I'm still doing fine, but because I'm seriously afraid for my circulation. So, I got up to 10, which is much better than the last time, which was 4. So yeah, it turns out that like these nitrile exam gloves like actually can like stretch, so they're much easier to layer than the fabric gloves because they had like a lot more give, and none of them ripped, which is amazing. Now, hard part is how am I going to be able to take this off? Oh, this is much harder. This is like if I put like 100 rubber bands around my wrist. Woo, success. Okay. Ow. Ah. Oh man. That's what my hand looks like. My hand did not like that. There you have it. This almost looks like astronaut gloves like this, you know? That was layers of nitrile exam gloves. I hope you're entertained.